And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brett Barrett. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thank you very much. Now, the calls to shorten the NBA season continue. One NBA president has even suggested a 58-game schedule. And for the playoffs, one and done. He says there's a reason people tune into every football game. The college tournament in 63 games gets more TV money than we do in our entire regular season. The more drama, the more TV ratings, the more money. Kevin?
What's not to like? Everything makes sense. Rest the players, more practice time, and all the things you just talked about. Maybe, DA, less is more. And thanks for the report. Here are the five for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at point guard. And for Phoenix, Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3 spot.
Well, part of the lean years in Los Angeles, I was there, unfortunately. It's incredible to see that this franchise has become a better winning percentage team than the Lakers in the past decade.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Okogie. Now here's Booker. Passes it to Okogie. Clock at 6. Got a piece of it. Goes up on the wing. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Leonard. And Brett, that Clippers turnaround, did you see that coming?
I mean, not in this way, Kevin. Certainly it's been a lot of outside factors that have gotten the Clippers to this point, but with the ownership and the enthusiasm behind what the owner brings to the table and wanting to make this team viable, they're in position to make some great noise if they find their health. So healthy for the league to have 2 teams in LA that can be this good.
And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. First quarter, just over a minute played. Outside for George. From outside, off the mark. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Down low, here's Booker. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on George.
Some guys will wow you with their overall size or incredible athleticism. Devin Booker does it with his pure ability to score the ball.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Man, Devin Booker is a true shooter. A walking bucket, always ready to let it fly.
And the proof is right there in the numbers, Greg. I mean, 2 seasons in a row, he's been top 10 in field goal attempts. So he knows how, when, and where to get that ball up.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Now, here is Morris. Shot clock at 6. Here's Westbrook. And Paul pulls it down. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Now, here's Zubac. Following the shot by Kevin Durant. Leonard. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Pass to Okogie. over Westbrook, and Durant gets it to go.
And Durant's going to be able to shoot over the top of anybody in this game.
Westbrook finds Leonard. Back to Westbrook. On the wing, Morris. Defended by Durant. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Booker left side. Over George. No good from Booker. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Clippers. Trailing by 2. The pass to George. And here's Leonard. Morris looking over the floor. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots it. Kept alive. And the dunk by Zubac.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Floats one. That one doesn't go. The Clippers go the other way with it. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Leonard. Three-pointer. Phoenix grabs the miss. And here is Paul. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
He is a master craftsman when he gets inside and carves out space at the mid-range. CP3 with another deuce.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Here they come, fans. It's your one and only SUNS Pictures.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Powell finds Batum. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Highland. Back to Batum. Payne with it. To the paint. Here's Ross. Great D that time from Powell. Here's Batum. Los Angeles with another miss. The Suns leading. Lee outside. 1:15 left to play in the first quarter. Ross on the wing. Powell with the steal. Here's Highland. Payne covering. Highland's shot is good.
And it felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Ross for 3. No good that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Passes it to Mann. Here's Highland. Outside for Batum. 5 to shoot. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Suns have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Pass to Payne. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Campaign just a grinder and has stuck with it. His career arc is quite interesting. Spent time in the G League, and a few years back he was out of the league. Now he's back. He's confident. He's dependable, and he's a huge part of a team playing winning basketball.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And he can't hit the second. Here's man. That's the end of the first quarter, and not much scoring. It remains close. Suns ahead, leading by a point. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
So they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
Greg, we know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you played?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Booker for 3. And Durant gets it to go. The assist from Booker. Durant's got the lead up to 4 now for the Suns. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. Here's Okogie after Eric Gordon's bucket. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. So for the Clippers, Ivica Zubac has checked in for Mason Plumlee. Robert Covington subbed in for Eric Gordon. Clippers shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Nice job by Russell, just not forcing anything on that play.
To the inside, Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And George kicks to Westbrook. Zubac's with it. Chris Paul covering. Left side, Leonard. There's the triple. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Consistent shooter from all 3 levels. Kawhi Leonard, the first option they typically look for, and for very good reason.
Here's Okogie. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Booker in the corner. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Leonard. And Paul pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. The drive by Booker. True on the 14-footer. And the Suns lead by 1.
How smooth is Devin Booker's J right there, and inside the arc he nails it.
And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Free throw drops for Leonard. Amazing the way Kawhi Leonard has evolved throughout his career.
Well, in the early part of his career playing in San Antonio, defense was his calling card. And you could even argue that his offense has gotten better than his defense, which is simply remarkable. One of the top all-around players in the NBA.
Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Phoenix. Leonard hits them both. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Booker's shot is good.
Great shooting from Booker. He keeps getting better, that time from way outside.
The pass to Highland. And here's Leonard. There's the three. Nailed from three-point land. Leonard's got 10.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
2 minutes.
Here's Highland.
2 minutes.
Outside Covington. Here's Zubac. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on 8. You know, you appreciate Zubac's focus on close-range looks as a big man.
Well, Zubac's one of those big centers that's burly and tough and rugged on the inside. And while other bigs are searching that three-point line out, Zubac's looking to get deep into the paint. When you look at his shooting percentages over the past couple seasons, up around 60%. That's good shot selection and great consistency.
And he knocks down the first one. Brent, looking back, the Clippers have really put things together over the last decade.
They have. Injuries have been a factor the past couple seasons, so they haven't competed at the level certainly that their owner wants to, but they're trying to keep this core group of guys together. And if they do that and they get health, there's a lot of talent there and a lot of guys who've done it on the biggest of stages.
And both free throws good for Zubac.
After missing the playoffs for 10 consecutive seasons, boy, the Suns not only got to the postseason in 21, they made it all the way to the finals. So what a turnaround for that franchise.
Count it. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Now here's Powell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Outside for Batum. And the Clippers miss again. It's been quite a turnaround, hasn't it, Brent, for Phoenix? Ever since they acquired Chris Paul in that trade from Oklahoma City, they've been a different team.
Yeah, and I don't think you can really give enough credit to what it is that Chris Paul has brought, along with the combination and relationship that he has with Monty Williams. I mean, that leadership with that young roster and giving those guys belief has elevated the play of everybody who's put on that uniform.
Now here's Powell. 4 on the clock. Over Ross. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Zubats has got 6.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Here's Craig, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Second personal foul.
For Phoenix, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this
At the line for Phoenix, Torrey Craig. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Craig. All free throws good from Craig. Here's Mann. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Powell dishes to Plumlee. Outside Gordon. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Eric Gordon is always a threat as a 2-guard to score. However, the defense gets a little too physical with him there, which is why he gets to the free throw line.
It's his first trip to the line.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
That free throw good from Gordon. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
He was able to tie it up. He has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
Craig, good. And the Suns lead by 2. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Suns lead by 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Duran. Lou, Coach, what is the focus going to be in the second half?
Just play the right way. Move the ball, share the ball, get stops, and get out and run in transition.
Always leads to good results. Thanks, Duran. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. And so far, they're out in front, but not by much as we head into the half. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think about the Suns?
They came in prepared. The offense is firing on all cylinders. You love the patience, the flow, very efficient. Valuing possessions is fueling their success right now. This is not a team you want to bet against, at least not.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Clippers?
What impressed me the most was the effort they put into the offensive glass. Second chance points really added up for them. Fighting through box outs, battling for position, they own the offensive boards.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
That's right, SUNS fans.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Something you noticed about these Suns last year was their offensive talents, Brent. It could be seen from top to bottom.
Man, they got plenty of great shooters on the floor. Obviously, one of the great distributors of all time with Chris Paul.
3-point field goal.
These guys scoring in a variety of ways. Really tough to defend from inside, outside, and the deadly mid-range of your leader.
So for the Clippers right now, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. Now here's Westbrook. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Westbrook drives in, and the wide open shot from Morris. And a miss there on the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Paul with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Driving inside. It's hauled in by the Suns.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
And Ayton throws it down.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Leonard the pass to Westbrook. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's George, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 1.
The defense is pretty close to Paul George, but not close enough as he powers right past him.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
Now here's Booker. He's got 7. Comes up empty down low.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And you just look at what Marcus Morris has done in his career.
Such a solid forward in the game right now, averaging over double digits in the last 8 years. But it's been that expansion, the fact that he can step behind the three-point line and be as deadly as he's been the past couple seasons. It's been a remarkable, consistent offensive production for his career.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
With Kawhi, it's not about really so much improvement as it is refining his game. And he's now hitting around 90% of his free throws. That's just remarkable stuff.
Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Zubac. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Paul dishes to Ayton, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor, not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Clippers leading by 3. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Now here's Paul, following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Paul passes to Booker, stolen by George. He dishes it to Westbrook. Clippers moving the ball around. And here's Morris for three. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
No good from Durant. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. They get a hand on it. Paul with the steal. Durant in the corner. Launches it. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, with that high release and that length, when KD takes a three, if you're the defender, you're pretty much just hoping he misses.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Ladies and gentlemen,
a big group substitution here for Phoenix. Biyombo is checked in for 8. Torrey Craig comes in for Josh Okogie. Damian Lee, he's checked in for Devin Booker. And it's Payne in for Chris Paul. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Marcus Morris. Norman Powell comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for George. Mann subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And here is Los Angeles now. Clock at 2. Batum. It's Biyombo with the rebound. Suns have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Shots good by Lee. 1:57 left in the third.
Well, you like the role that Cam has accepted as a guy who comes in and gives immediate energy and impact to the offense. He does a little bit of everything, but he certainly is a spark plug.
They get it back. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Craig. Unable to get that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. His versatility has made Payne a valuable second unit guy, don't you think, Brent?
Well, he's a pretty decent package out there. He can score. He likes to get up defensively and bother opposing point guards. So it's that momentum that Cam Payne can come into the game and begin to turn the tide for his team in their favor.
Plumlee attacking. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Well, purely a functional ball handler, Plumlee is able to put it on the deck and make a beeline to the rim if he's left open.
Payne finds KD. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Pass to Powell. Now here's Plumlee. Outside Gordon. Pass to Powell. For Craig. The shot by Powell, no good.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
LA has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Gordon inside, defended by Durant. "14 feet away, and the Suns miss again." Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
The Clippers, 32.
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Assisted by
cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Here's Okogie. Ayton inside. Working on Plumlee. Here's Paul. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Paul's got the game tied up here for Phoenix. Oh, glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time. And for the Clippers, they're shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Tipped away. And Phoenix pushing it up now. KD passes to Paul. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Russell Westbrook. Well, Brent, Chris Paul is undoubtedly one of the smartest players in the NBA.
And that's why he's been able to maintain such a high level of play for so long. As one of his teammates said, he has an IQ that's going to keep him on the floor until he's 50.
And he can't get the first one.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
And the Clippers making a change here. Zubats is checked in. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Booker, and there's the feed to Ayton.
Well, the defense respects Ayton's ability to score, especially from that area on the floor. He becomes dangerous.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
They've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff, and you got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
Free throw drops for Ayton.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency, but you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And Ayton has done such a good job of staying focused and really staying in his lane to make the contributions that he does.
George passes to Leonard. Outside for George. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Now, here's Westbrook. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Westbrook passes to Zubac. A jump hook, rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Phoenix leading by 3. To the middle. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, Chris Paul is not afraid of getting hit, whether it's him initiating it or anticipating it. He plays through that contact well.
After being selected first overall in the 2018 draft, some teams question if DeAndre Ayton was worthy of that.
Well, it took time for Ayton to find his comfort zone and all of a sudden became a key piece that nobody's questioning much anymore as an inside rebounder, rim protector, and a guy who can score at a high level when asked to.
And that one falls for Paul.
Not much more you can say about CP3. Name a better floor leader. There's not one.
And the Clippers call time here.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
Let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Tyronn Lue as he talked with the team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. It's 0-0. One play at a time. Execute the game plan. That's how we're going to win this game. Kevin is trying to keep him focused.
Thanks, David. Now, here is George. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Effortless from Paul George, knocking it down off the good pass.
Booker outside. Pass to Okogie. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. 5 on the clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal
No
foul.
question, he got bumped on that shot.
At the line for your Suns, Josh Okogie. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
That one misses. Now, even with one miss, he stretched this out to a 2-possession game.
Westbrook with a wide open look. That fall. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Westbrook's got himself on the board with 3 there. And there's the pass to Okogie. Back to Paul. There's the dish to Ayton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Third personal foul.
Intensity from Ayton, consistently finding different ways to get at the defense and make them overcommit.
At the line for 2.
Free throw drops for Ayton. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
Fast break, here come the Suns. Booker outside. Pass to Paul. Looking for Ayton, he gets it in there. And Ayton throws it down.
How about a pivotal hoop from DeAndre Ayton?
Clippers trailed by 4. Now Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Some solid D from Paul.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Westbrook. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Now here's Leonard. Defense right on him. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Mason Plumlee's checked in for the Clippers.
Clippers substitution. Mason Plumlee.
Phoenix leading by 4. Outside, KD. Passes it to Okogie. Ayton with it. He's guarded by Plumlee. Can't hit from 12. LA's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Leonard. And the shot is long. Suns have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The pressure is on, but Booker can handle it. He just has to trust himself.
At the line for Phoenix, Devin Booker. Taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good. It's a 6-point ball game.
Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
And the Clippers call time here. They trailed by 6. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter.
Fire off from Peters.
moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Chris Paul.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Here's Booker. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
That one on George.
Yeah, Booker's so relaxed under pressure, and this is who the team wants at the free throw line in these moments.
2 shots.
Max on the first.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up to the Los Angeles Clippers. Outside, George. Lots of room. It counts. And now they trail by just 4.
Yeah, Paul George sharpening his swords now. Love to see him take that shot.
Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And how about that? Ayton stepping up, wanting the pressure.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. At the line for Phoenix, Kevin Durant. At the line for 2.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Durant still has a drive to keep adding something to his game offensively, which should be scary to the rest of the league, but makes him so fun to watch.
The second one is good, and both at the line, and it's an 8-point game.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Offensive rebound. Morris, no good. A basket here would push their lead to double digits.
Yeah, looking in control at this point.
Now here's Paul. So the Suns win it. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.